still got mine. What is it up there?
There we go, let's try this then.
But I'm not going to take when I come over here.
There we go. Let me all right, let's get in the air.
Approaching 10.
This runway right here is really fun to take off from as well.
On runway 10, 1000.
As you can probably understand.
Feet remaining.
Have you seen that runway? I'll put out the stream for you so you can follow.
Say that again, sorry.
I put out a stream so you can follow.
Oh, I can hear echoey.
Then you can see the airport I'm at.
Oh, I can hear myself.
Huh?
Sweet. Oh, I could hear my self at the
On runway 10. On runway
stream.
10.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this airport, like that runway, you definitely want to make sure that you're either taking off or boarding. Like, you don't want to be halfly sure. Then you're gonna end in the water. Alright, let me get taken off here. Give it a little bit of speed.
Say that again.
I'm just gonna take off here, just make sure I give it some speed before I actually go. Here we go, let's get on it.
Caution, short runway, short runway.
I know it's a short runway. That's the fun part. Whoops.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
There we go.
Oh wow.
What?
That looks really nice.
Huh?
I said that looks really nice.
That's a nice takeoff. I really loved it. I love the landing I'm gonna do as well. In real life, that's a really nice landing.
By the way, I'm like to and from the computer, so I'm here and I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
here. But that looks really cool. Have you got realistic weather on?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
And we're flying to that island over there.
Is it doing anything? Hello? Okay, cool, yes, sure. It might be.
Yeah, I'm just flying this VFR. I don't want to get up into those clouds. So I'm just keeping myself just touch underneath them. I think we'll make a little pass over the airport before we turn around and land at the fun site.
Yeah.
Here comes the airport straight ahead in a second. Just need to get over that mountain top, then we can see the runway.
What, over the mountaintop?
Yeah, just over that little top right there. Then we should be able to see the runway.
Nice. Probably. Did you put that bit behind her? Oh, there. Probably. Can you see behind her?
Comes right over there, like where I'm turning right now.
Yep.
Straight ahead.
I'm not sure if I'm just blind. Hold up.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll go out of the airplane in a second and give a better look.
Yeah. Sneezing.
So you got it out here in the front here.
I still think I'm blind. Oh, okay. I see. Wait.
So then we're gonna turn over the runway, and then we're gonna go out to the seaside, and then turn in and land the fun on the fun side. And we'll land in over the beach like the big airliners would usually do.
It's the first time I've stayed alive for all this time.
Hmm?
Said as if I stayed alive somehow all this time.
Oh, we're gonna do some general aviation flying right here to get into that airport.
What is the general aviation mode of Simbali?
Huh?
What's the general aviation thingadoodle of Simbali? What is that about?
What do you mean?
The general aviation mode, because you got oh, what is it? Let me just double check I'm actually talking about what I think. I feel like I have no idea what I'm talking about. Right, log in.
Too high, too high. Unstable, unstable.
This landing's gonna be good. I can feel it.
Sounds like you're getting excited. Virtual airline. This one. Fly. Flights. The in-flight mode, airline or general aviation. Yeah, that's it. What's the airline one?
The airline is much more like general aviation. You basically, yeah, you can have passengers with, but you don't really have to service them. Where airline mode would implement that you kind of have, you know, stewardesses and so on. So you need to serve food and serve drinks and yeah. In that matter, where in general aviation you just make sure that they are, you know, seated. There's no food, there's no stewardesses, there's no...
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, airline mode would be like, you got a movie you can show them, you got, you know, drinks to serve, food to serve, Alright, let's turn off the propeller so they don't get scared when they walk out. Open the door. And then we can offload the packs. It's a nice little airplane, this one. I love this little airplane.
I hope you enjoyed the flight.
Alright. So did it log it as finished? Yeah, completed, so we can close down in flight. Do we have some details on it yet? Yeah, we do. And what do they say? How much did we earn? 13,000. Yeah. Sync rate of 181. That's nice. That's good. So that's the third flight done for this airline. I'm probably gonna go to the back to the other one again. Because the other one is so fun to land at. The other airport.
Something. Yeah.
So let me read one of these, okay? Have you ever seen this absolutely amazing cartoon series about Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 3 made by a single guy? No, I haven't. I'll look at
Oh,
it
that
tomorrow.
looks sick.
Did you watch Ackman's video? Why is Dark Souls Masterpiece? No, I haven't.
Oh, you're watching the landing now, I can
I
see.
haven't really had time to. I want to do like maybe just like a chill like evening video watching streams. That could be
Landing was smooth.
Resident Evil thing. No, I'm not.
Came steep down like a general aviation, like a bush plane would do.
Interested in Resident Evil.
And then level off and fly with the runway and then just drop it down all nice and easy. Right on the
Like
center.
butter.
Huh?
Like butter.
Yep.
I've played Rock for so long. I mean, what can I say? I'm always going to suggest you play well, right? Hope you're having a good day. Billy, my son, thank you for the $13.37. I know you already have used Wing Knight. Paired, great choice. Watch the video Sword Dude.
But yeah, I like the landing on the other airport, the one I'm kind of gonna go to in, yeah, in a little bit. Right now, I'm just gonna click on the AFK screen and you can see the plane again.
I'll tell you something else.
Alright.
This week,
They are loaded in so we can close the doors.
the day that I do the death
And we can start up the
be
engine.
a long streak.
Turn the generator
Not
off.
skipping anything.
Give it some throttle, or not throttle, but
I'm
mixture.
not cheating.
And then it's gonna say doo, 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 hopefully.
No scams.
Yeah. Doo, doo.
Only clever use of game mechanics.
And then it's gonna rotate.
Till
Engine's gonna rotate.
then, before then, I will. That day could be.
Actually, that was a perfect break, because if you noticed on my way over here, I had these two battery lights in white, which kind of meant that my battery was getting hot.
Time is now.
Okay.
So the little break I took here on the ground was, I mean, yeah, I had to do whatever I had to do, but it was just as much to get the battery cooled down a little bit.
Fucking hell.
Because it was getting hot. It was getting very hot. Alright, let's
Yes, I got killed by that boss. I ran back and I got my
let's set up this new flight plan.
right now. So what should I level up, guys?
TNCM 2 TFFJ,
Hell,
and we're gonna load the fun.
just kidding. I
This
never did
this
that.
approach right here
Actually,
is really nice.
Maybe like all right, where do I need to go?
I
now?
would love some scenery for it though, because there is a couple of meshes they've gotten wrong compared to how the real approach is. Because the fun thing about this airport that I'm gonna fly to now is that like you literally you have this road on the top of a little, not a mountain but a hillside, right?
Because I got
And then you fly over that road, and just when you're over that road, like you have to go down on the slope and then right on the runway. It's an amazing yeah, in real life, amazing runway to land at.
This guy who's spawned into that
Nice.
here have to avoid those
Okay,
arrows.
we need
Never get hit by
to
arrow.
set this down a little bit.
Boss, well, basically a boss.
Approaching 10.
There.
I gotta get away from all this
And we're
stuff.
gonna take off the short way here.
He's right over here. So I just need to practice and get him down.
Give it some throttle.
Runway 10.
There he is. See him? Right there.
Look for those 80 knots. Woohoo!
No mistakes. Sneak up on. Go.
There we go.
I'm one-handing.
One other cool thing about this airplane, it's kind of a known fact as well in real life. Like if you take off with a flap setting, so anything else than flaps up, then when the airplane reaches its takeoff speed or V-rotate speed, you actually don't really have to do anything. The drag of the flaps being down will generate enough lift that you don't have to actually rotate your yoke. The plane will do that itself. Obviously, you have to, you know, navigate it a bit.
Not greedy.
But the plane will the plane will actually take off itself due to the drag of the flaps.
That's pretty sick.
Like you saw I was doing right here. As soon as I reached those 80 knots, I didn't even pull back myself. I actually had to pull in front a bit because I had flaps up, so I had to pull down a little bit because the plane just started taking off. And that's one of the coolest thing about this 208 is like it's incredibly maneuverable. Like, it can, like, you can basically obviously, but you can basically take this airplane and like do an approach that's so steep, right? You can basically do a 40-degree nose down approach, and you can still keep this airplane down in speed.
Like I would have never
Fair
done
play.
Yeah, and that's what you do a lot of the times, like, because it's not flying that fast in general. It's flying like 140, 160 knots in cruise, so it's not that fast of an airplane. So you would usually also like to, if something goes wrong, then you want to have some altitude to correct, right? And you would like in this airplane, it's not uncommon at all that you'll have very, very steep down approaches. So you'll actually just go straight down to the runway, and then you'll level off and lose all your speed. When you get down to the runway, I can kind of show you when we get down there. I'll do a steep approach this time. Then you can kind of see how long I can actually keep the power on, and how like how quickly I can actually get the power down. We'll be cruising here around 140, 150 knots.
Come on.
And I'm flying this whole trip manually. I'm not, as you've probably seen, I haven't pushed on autopilot or anything like that. It's all hand flying.
Come on.
Because it's that shorter route, so I might as well.
There's the hit right there. 3. No more damage. I'm turning it off. Nope. Fuck you. Come on. Come on, my ass. Not today. I could have. Nope. Come on. Slow and steady wins the race. Fuck. Shit!
Begin slowly turning in. Okay, I kinda have a visual on the runway right there. Yep. But that's just as well because I know where the visual on that runway is. But I can kinda see it now. Can you see? Have you seen the runway?
Not yet.
It's right here. That little thing right here where I'm circling with the mouse.
I can't actually see the route. Okay.
That's the runway. And as you can see, like, they haven't modeled it that well. I'll start going down into speed now, like.
I think I should use it. Let me see how many pieces I can put on.
But in real life, the mountain on this side is a little taller on the middle, where there is kind of nothing right now on the real thing on this right now, but on the real thing there is a mountain top on the mid as well there that you have to get over and then follow the slope down of that mountain down to the runway. Alright, let's get the speed off. Are you ready to see the speed go down like so quickly?
On the chest? Oh, did I? My bad. Look at
It's gonna go so quickly down, look.
Okay, what was it called?
Flaps.
Oh, it's just
And now I'm holding the speed a little bit to not land too early.
Show you guys what it's like, okay?
Unstable.
Okay, iron back.
Like usually here that would be a little taller, so you actually had to follow a slope down.
I look good. Holy shit! I'm loving it.
Why am I not losing speed though?
Okay, we're good.
Whoa, what happened? I'm gonna take off again then. Luckily they didn't react that much on that. That's amazing, to be fairly honest. We'll gain a little bit of speed. I don't know why I didn't get down in speed though. That made no sense for me, like it just stopped at around maybe I had a lag spike or something.
That's me right there.
Maybe.
Because that
Little
seemed
physics.
weird. It just like it went down so quickly and then it just stopped at 100 knots, and that's usually not what happens. Like usually you have to give it some throttle at the end to actually like.
Alright, he's good. Good. Wait, 20k bits? Wait, what do you mean?
But I'll just
What do you mean 20k? Whoa.
I'll just take it down again.
Almost 820 now. Sorry, did that. Holy shit, they do it twice? Thank you so much, man. What the fuck? Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. I really. Thank you, thank you.
We'll just do it once more.
Means a lot. Wow, thank you so much. Man, holy, a fucking boy, thank you so much. What's church guardian? What the hell is that? A weapon? Looks. Maybe it's an item. Bro, the illusory blade. Well, that's. Yeah, that's actually. Okay, so let's go. I think I have to go down. Seems like this. I gotta start with. White brand. Shit! Okay, remind me. Fucking top. Do it. I thought. Okay, good. He's dead. Let me stop anything that we did. Alrighty, we're looking. Oh, we got one more thing. It's okay. First bow. I don't really need a bow right now. Okay, let's look around.
The runway should be
Looking around,
visible
finding
soon.
out what Tony does.
Yeah. Let's try it again then.
Approaching.
I just put this guy on the spot. Got him. Alright, good. Let's see. So I don't aggro that guy. It's over this way? Like, I'm actually like. Why are you attacking? Like,
No, I can't.
why
I
is
know
this
what
guy-
it is now. I'll have to go around and land on the other
let's go
side.
down this way.
Long landing. Long landing. 1,000.
That's too strong wind. I can't land that side at the moment.
500 remaining.
That's what it is. It's direct wind, tailwind. It's pushing my airplane forward.
So I went over there. And I
Then we figure that out. We'll just do the other way around.
there. That's where then. Wait, who are they talking?
Luckily, I set the time on
It's gotta be around the other way.
on the flight to pretty long, so I don't really have to worry about time. I still have plenty of time till I'm supposed to be there.
It's gotta be up here, right?
Alright, let's set up a visual for the other side then.
Oh, fuck off, Rare Finder.
Huh?
Oh, fucking add-on that tells me, you must remember Rare Finder. I got that and it fucking makes this annoying horn noise.
Which again?
Rare Finder.
Oh yeah.
Or Rare Scanner. Yeah, you know that annoying horn noise it does?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't. I'm gonna explore every outside area. Yeah. This guy better not be small. Actually, that's pretty cool. Right along the outside. Not taking that risk. That's what dragon stuff is fire. Flying in the shaft. Get me killed. Suck a fucking dick.
Flaps. 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 Flaps.
Maybe not. Like, you go up there.
Oh really?
You can't go this way.
Figured out something else then. Let's try and go around one more time.
Right.
I should probably have checked that though before I was trying to land the first time.
Yes. No, you're gonna fit. Yep, there we go. Yes. Okay. Good. Easy game, easy life. Alright, I got a tight night. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Next time is gonna be a shore land.
We're just gonna land on the shore.
What are you doing?
No, it's gonna be a landing for sure.
Fuck out of here.
Like
Oh,
I
okay.
know exactly what went wrong the 2 times here. Now, apparently it didn't register my flap clicks, so I didn't actually have my flaps down, which would explain why my speed weren't going down like crazy, because it should go down like crazy.
Like, I can maybe.
Like you can see even now, if I start descending pretty damn quickly, my speed still kind of stays around 60, 80, right? Like,
What if I try to go try to hack it?
it shouldn't be a problem at all for this plane to get down in speed. But yeah, now I'll land the fun way anyway.
I know.
But yeah, usually right here in the middle where you see it goes down slope, right? Mountain wise, usually there would be a hill there as well that's kind of just as tall as the one you see right next to it. So you would have to, you know, go very steeply down. And that's why this is usually funny. Like it would be just as high as like this area right here.
Or I can use the dragon slayer break them. That's fine.
Okay, let's get this plane on the ground so our passengers don't have to fear for their life anymore.
Almost. Almost.
1,000 feet remaining.
Almost. Okay. Fuck, why can't I carve it?
100 remaining.
You just take the hits, and you keep on hitting. That's it, boys. I'm honestly sick of this thing.
It was a hard landing, but whatever.
Wasn't too bad.
Oh, indeed.
On runway 28.
I carried a little too much speed. I should have idled it a little before.
I'm gonna heal up full. I'm a little bit nervous about fighting. Let's go. Come on.
It's beginning to get dark over here as well. Not dark, but shit weather. And then we're at the airport where I started the stream originally.
Nice.
Now we're at Saint Bath, whatever it's called, Saint Bart's, as it's called in everyday talk. Is that a human standing up there in the air?
Probably.
Like, did you see that? And that truck that just came over the mountain right there. But is that a human? No, it's a tree.
No.
It's a tree. It just looked like a human for a second. And there comes the truck. Oh, he's gonna do something funny right here. Yeah, because there's... Look at the road right here. Look at the car when it comes over here. Woo!
What the fuck?
I could probably do with a better modeling of this, because it is a very small airport. But I mean, they have actually modeled it pretty okay. I mean, obviously small things like that, yeah, they will be buggy. Okay, let's turn off the engines so the passengers can get off.
No, this is a permanent flight.
Permanent flight, yeah. Open the doors.
I don't,
Pilot wants to get out as well this time.
Okay, so let's go.
Stretch his legs. Yay!
Right? No, we can't. We gotta go around.
I hope you enjoyed the flight.
Alright. So
Go around.
if I go to flight log,
Shit!
we can at least close down this. Yeah,
Trying to move away from it.
nice.
I don't want to aggro.
Then that's closed down. Then let's go to AFK again.
Yeah, I have
Let's go over here and put that on again. Load packs.
Ready to go.
There we go. Close the doors. Alright, let's get the engine started.
Oh, I
again.
didn't.
Well, what about the rest?
Oh, well. War mode on, motherfucker. That's what you get.
Like,
Oh, wrong person.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad weather soon here.
should I go back to the city?
So I definitely just want to get back before some storm is brewing up.
And if I go to the bridge, the dragon. Alright, you know what? I'll go to the fucking bridge, and you guys will see how wrong. We're going to the bridge right now.
Alright. Set this. Make sure that's up. And set this down.
Watch.
Like that. And then we are simply gonna take off. Maybe we should just set a little flight plan. not a lot, but just a little bit.
Then he comes back around. Where is he?
Like TFFJ,
Where is
and
he?
then
See, there he is.
to TNCM, and we're just gonna do
Yeah, I got
the
it.
not so nice approach this time because we did the nice one last time, so we're just gonna do the straight in. Plonk. Yay, we have a flight plan. Let's get this beauty beast into the air.
Try it again.
Approaching
I missed it
10.
again. Okay.
And this time I'm doing a 0 flap takeoff, so I have to pull up myself. But then again, it's gonna just like it's gonna pull up.
On runway 10, 1,900 feet remaining. Caution.
And we're
short
gonna gain a
runway,
lot
short
of
runway.
speed quickly. Like right now we can take off. Whoops. Then begin swinging around.
What?
And I'll just fly it like a general aviation plane this time. Not focus too much about the people.
Fuck the people.
Nah, but it's more like the weather is getting really bad. I just want to get back. I'm flying realistic weather and time scale and everything, right? So I mean, if some storm all of a sudden comes over me, I'm freaking screwed. Especially the storms down in the Pacific. Like, if that hits
Are there
me,
any storms going on at the moment?
Huh?
Are there any storms going on at the moment?
Yeah, there's some bad weather going on like a little further over at Mexico and going out over the water. So it's a matter of time.
Another bad one.
At some point.
Go ahead real quick. Alright, he's done.
It's definitely getting here, but I mean, it could be
Does he start that on
3
fire?
hours from now. But it could also, like in the Pacific, you have so quick changes, so it could be like in half an hour.
Shit!
Oh, fairs.
So I just, if I see that, I mean, I'm not too worried about the clouds I see over here, maybe because they haven't loaded in, but when I see, like if I look outside the airplane and I see the clouds like this, right, that's not a good sign.
Ah, fairs.
That definitely means that something is starting to brew, right? And, then I'd rather just fly somewhere else. At least for now.
This guy's full alive.
Now the time in Indonesia should be coming up to daytime as well. I'm flying real time as well, so this is the time in
Where is it?
Yeah, around the Pacifics here.
We'll just keep looking around. Shit! Okay. That's first. Wait for that to go away.
Alright. Flight plan. Activate. Yay.
Okay. What the fuck? What are they doing? God damn. Okay. Okay, that guy's dead, so we just kill him one at a time. Wait, how'd I cheat? Someone enter? Don't be jealous. I'm not cheating, dude. I'm... where are these other... Kill these guys, I guess. I forgot how many that were... Okay, so it's right. Gosh. Okay. Do I have to jump? Yeah, I go over. No worries. Oh, did I fall off the ledge? Did I just bother myself? I think I did. Let's go this. Yeah, okay. I know I'm not wrong. Then I jumped down there. Okay, I just. Good. You want to make sure you don't make guys. I guess. And they're forcing me into taking me. That's it, you know? See, is it? Okay,
I'll try to do that steep approach again this time, so you can actually see like it's supposed to be. Like how a general aviation plane in general would land. So I'm getting myself good height here so we can actually do one of those approaches. Okay.
I might actually start.
Do you see the runway?
It's actually really good.
It's to our left a little bit. It's coming right over here on the other side of that mountain. Now it's basically in front of us.
Got him. See, that would have been a heel.
Alright, let's start getting down. Throttle. Get our flaps.
Watch this, Garrett. Watch this.
And get another flaps. And we're flaps full.
Got him. Alright, we're good.
See, this is how a general aviation plane would land. Good high approach down. And then just freaking look my nose attitude, right? And how much speed is just freaking almost not moving. Right? And then in a second, as soon as I start leveling off here, speed's just gonna come off like nice and easy.
Okay, let me go ahead and put another help.
See, it's just gonna come off nice and easy right there. And then we need to give it a little throttle to not stall out.
I'd like to get like a little bit more.
And then we just simply pull back on the handle a little bit, fly with the runway, let the speed come down, and then we make a touchdown here in a second. Oh, yeah.
Right now, let me just focus on this, and then after this, I'll hammer, okay? After I get to zero.
That was nice.
Somebody clocked that at 48 feet a minute landing. So yeah, that was a nice landing. I mean, mine caught it way higher. But yeah, that's how a general aviation plane would land. You saw, like, I was basically just plunging the freaking plane down to the ground, right? Like, I had 40-degree down, just and then just before the runway, just pull up and then woo. It's such a great plane. We're gonna hold right here at the next line. Boop. There's the 7-Eleven though.
Okay.
Turn
Yeah,
off the
3 attacks.
propeller.
He gets mad, goes like that. He does the breath, he goes like that. Grounded this.
Alright. That was the last one here. The last flight here. It's starting to get dark. It's kind of what?
I get in front of him again.
6:15. So everything has been opened, so everything can get out. Alright, we'll just check if it has locked the flight. It tells me it is completed, so we can close down Symphony. And close down this one. And close down this one. There. And then we will end off the stream here.